The heart of Social Week is a belief in the strength of people, their creativity, resilience, and their power to inspire change. Join us as we build a foundation for inclusive, socially conscious growth, right here at the Startup Business Festival. Social Week at the Startup Business Festival is all about people, empowering them, uplifting them, and inspiring them to make a difference. This week, we're putting the spotlight on social entrepreneurship and the powerful ripple effects that arise when we invest in our communities. From the inspiring stories of young entrepreneurs to grassroots initiatives that tackle pressing social issues, Social Week is a celebration of the positive impact we can create together. We'll dive into topics like youth empowerment, community-driven solutions, and sustainable social change, all through the lens of business innovation. Our goal is to foster connections, ignite ideas, and showcase how businesses and communities can work hand in hand to bring about lasting impact. At the heart of Social Week is a belief in the strength of people, their creativity, resilience, and their power to inspire change. Join us as we build a foundation for inclusive, socially conscious growth, right here at the Startup Business Festival.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 2 of our Social Entrepreneurship Week at the 2024 Startup Business Festival. As we dive into today's session, we are diving and focusing on how social entrepreneurs can leverage innovation and create meaningful impact while tackling pressing social challenges through purpose-driven business models. So, social entrepreneurship is about building ventures that drive change, often in spaces where others only see barriers. It is required, it requires a unique blend of creativity, resilience, and commitment to fostering positive transformation in our communities. This week, we're exploring the ways in which startups and already formed entrepreneurs have taken these bold ideas and used them to address challenges and challenges and issues such as inequality, education, health, and environmental sustainability, all while creating sustainable business models that can support long-term growth. Today's session, we are doing a startup spotlight. I've got 3 businesses that I'd like you guys to know about that are doing incredible work in the social entrepreneurship space. So these people are building ventures that drive change, and they often are in spaces where others see only barriers. It requires creativity, it requires resilience, it requires a lot of things that need people who are thinking out of the box, who are thinking about the socials, who are thinking about the environment, who are thinking about the people around them, and who are thinking about long-term changes. So today I'm going to just highlight a few companies. 2 of them are across our borders, and then one is right here with us, and it's in our borders, and they're doing incredible work within the social entrepreneurship space. They are pushing boundaries. They are making sure that this world that we live in carries on and it becomes a place that we are proud to be in. It's the place that grows the community that we have. So we will highlight AI, we will highlight the powerful enablers for social ventures. We will also look at how AI can provide scalable solutions for social good, from improving resource access to enhancing educational outcomes and supporting environmental initiatives. We are here today to look at thought leaders and change makers who engage and are open minded and are ready to embrace new approaches when it comes to solving complex social issues. So, on my first highlight today, I'm going to speak about Benevolent AI. So they are a healthcare and drug discovery company. Benevolent AI is leveraging artificial intelligence to accelerate drug discovery and development, aiming to find treatments to complex diseases um, that are currently have limited options and that are not in the space where they need to be in order to combat the social ills that come with illnesses. By combining data and AI, they're trying to analyze biological insights to address unmet medical needs, bringing affordable solutions to global health challenges. So, in their words, let me just read. In their words, they use AI to augment human intelligence. They design their technology to enable scientists to better understand the development of disease mechanisms. They discover novel drug targets and make decisions with greater confidence. They believe that this approach will bring measurable outcomes to success rates in their portfolio and help them deliver treatments to patients who need them. So benevolent AI brings together unique cross-section science and technology teams and a world-renowned board of directors and experienced leaders. So these people are trying to combat what is called the deficit between where we are with AI today and where we need to be in order to combat health and all those issues that may be too complex for the human eye to see or for the human brain to try and perceive at the moment. So they're trying to bridge the gap between technology, health, and health outcomes. So they're trying to make sure that everybody who is coming through, who is having these kind of situations that are not treatable through the conventional ways, then we can sometimes leverage AI to try and build mechanisms to combat these complex diseases. So that's benevolent AI, and they're doing incredible work. They're trying to make sure that the health science industry is growing and basically our social ability to handle such things such as the COVID-19 pandemic. They're trying to make sure that things like that don't take us by surprise next time, so that we are more ready, we are more efficient to deal with them by leveraging the AI that we have around us. So on our second spotlight for today, I'm going to speak about Too Good to Go. So Too Good to Go is a food waste reduction company. It's a platform designed to reduce food waste by connecting consumers with local stores and restaurants that have surplus foods. Through an app, users can buy unsold food at reduced prices, tackling both food waste and food insecurity. These initiatives benefit from the environment by reducing waste while also offering affordable meal options to users. So let's look at what they say um, in their own words. So they say they're driven by the passion to set out to create an app that would connect food businesses with people that are seeking to help solve the climate crisis and get access to good food and save money. So they have that and their core and central plan. Too Good to Go marketplace app was launched in Denmark in early 2016 and became an instant hit. In the first few weeks, hundreds of businesses uploaded their surplus food to the app, and thousands of users started saving with it. Later in 2016, a group of additional food enthusiasts joined forces with them. And having previously tried to find solutions to solve food waste issues in their homes, countries across, and in their home countries across Europe, they established Too Good to Go Norway, the UK, and France. So you can see it's scalable. They started off in Denmark with a sort of trying to combat the food waste because the food industry does create a lot of waste if it's not kept, if it's not stored properly, if it's not used at the correct dates. So these are things that need to be combated, especially as a social challenge, because food insecurity is a serious threat. And for some places, it may not be we may not be able to curb it in time. But if it starts from the countries that are in Europe, that are around the world, that are trying to do these good things, our countries can also see it. Especially here in South Africa, our countries can see it. We don't suffer from a lot of food waste, and gladly we're not in a food scarce area. But it's something that we need to think about as a social challenge because we do live in Africa, we do live in a food scarce continent, and by combating things like food waste, we make sure that our resources stretch as far as they can. So the next big milestone for Too Good to Go is in September 2016 when Mathilde Lake, a Danish entrepreneur and co-founder of fitness company Endomo, learned about the app from a woman while riding on the bus. Intrigued, Like he reached out to the founders and quickly became an investor. So the company in October 2016 provided funding and it was credible. By spring of 2017, Too Good To Go's mission had taken over and Net had taken over as the role of CEO. So Too Good To Go now operates in 18 countries across Europe and America. Hopefully, it's going to come to Africa. And it has a community of 95 million registered users and 160,000 active partner businesses across the globe. But it all began with a small group of passionate believers who saw an opportunity to make a real difference in the world. Today, Too Good To Grow has a portfolio of solutions to connect users and partners with food and that would have otherwise gone to waste. So these are kind of social entrepreneurs that we're talking about. People who see a need in the space and use and leverage tech, AI, and all those kind of solutions to try and make a difference. So we are looking at people who are like that, who are driven, who are sort of trying to get the best they can from everything that they can. So at this moment, I'm going to go within our borders now and talk about a brilliant company, Mellow Cabs. So they provide sustainable transportation. Mellow Cabs provides eco-friendly electric micro taxis for urban transport aimed at reducing congestion and emissions in our cities. Their service is designed to offer affordable, last, lasting um, transportation and is powered by solar energy, so renewable energy. Miller Cabs supports green urban mobility while providing employment opportunities to sustainable transport sectors. So let's see what they say in their own words and how they position themselves. They're now called Mellow Vans. Sorry. Mellow Vans are South African developed and manufactured electric delivery vehicles that provide low cost and emissions-free last-mile transport for e-commerce distribution. For over 7 years, these electric vehicles have been through extensive testing and trialing with global industry leaders. They are now ready to hit the streets and offer premium branding space and high-value environments along with same-day delivery. So they say anything is possible with them. With enough cargo space to deliver almost anything and the ability to offer cold chain solutions, Melovans caters to almost every e-commerce player. More than enough room for parcels, affordable enough to deliver food, and lockable cargo area. 4 cubic meters of cargo space. This is revolutionary. To offer this in South Africa and to be based in South Africa is something that we should take a nod from because these are companies that have seen that we are moving towards a delivery focused economy. So we are moving towards having everything outsourced and brought to us. So Melovans has kind of bridged the gap and made sure that whenever we speak about South African innovation, they have thrown their hat in the ring as well. So we're going to go through some of the other places, some of the other companies, just to highlight the other companies that are in South Africa that are doing incredible work within the next 5 minutes. So I'm going to go with Kusela Ikaya Project. They are a fire and safety and housing project. They they basically developed an innovative low-cost fire detection and alert system for informal settlements where fire outbreaks are common. Their sensor technology alerts residents early and helping save lives and reducing property damage. By focusing on high-risk communities, Kusela Ikaya contributes to safer living environments in vulnerable areas. The one who works with them or that is almost adjacent to them is Lumgani. Lumgani provides affordable fire detection and prevention systems for informal settlements too. Their heat sensing devices and networked alarm systems detect fires and alert nearby residents, reducing the spread of fires in densely populated areas. Lumgani's solution not only saves lives, but also supports community resilience and safety. The last one on our spotlight for the South African companies is Inesi Education. Inesi Education focuses on improving access to education through digital tools. They provide affordable educational resources and training to teachers, schools, and students in under-resourced communities. By leveraging technology, INESI aims to bridge educational gaps and provide learning outcomes in disadvantaged areas. So that was our storytelling spotlight, business spotlight for today. We're just speaking about companies that are doing incredible work within the social entrepreneurship space, and they're doing this incredible work knowing full well that they are maintaining a certain level of professionalism. They are leveraging technology, they're leveraging AI. They're making sure that the social change that they go through and the things that they speak about and the things that they come up with have a lasting impact on not only the people around them, but the generations to come. So those are the kind of entrepreneurs that we are reaching out to this week. Those are the kind of people that we are spotlighting, people who are doing incredible work, who are in the social space to do boundless work, who are pushing the boundaries for as long as they can. So, with that, I'm going to sign out quickly. I only had 20 minutes to do this. So, please keep the conversation going on our socials. Please follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, on X, and obviously on YouTube. Please use the hashtags. The first one is SBF 2024. The next one is Launchfest 2024, the Startup Business Campus. Website is also available for you. Also, the festival website is available for you, and obviously our social media platforms. So keep the conversation going, keep the spirit flowing, and join us next time on our next segment. That is all from me, your host, Sibulele Dolo.